How to process a normal locate request, single address. First, you click on the new button and you clear all fields. The information above will put your username, your email address, mailing address. Here you can add a fax number and an alternate contact person's number if you wish. The done for field is who the work is being done for. Let's say a homeowner. We usually put H/O. The type of work is being done. We have a drop down box for several types. We're going to make it simple. Let's say we're going to put landscaping. So we're going to type the word LAN and use our drop down box for landscaping. Will you be using explosives? Check the box if you are, leave it blank if you're not. Any directional boring? Check the box if you are, leave it blank if you're not. The state of Colorado will always be in there. The county that the work is taking place, we're going to use UNCC's mailing address. So that's Jefferson County, the place where the work's taking place. Well, if we say Golden, we can leave it as Golden, or we can leave it unincorporated. The address where the work is taking place. This is where you would put the numbered address. 16361 is what we're using. If you hit your tab button, it automatically puts it in the second spot. The street that is taking place on is Table Mountain Parkway. Now, if you know the cross street, you could put it in here. If you don't, you can leave it blank because we're doing it from an address. The cross street that I know that's nearest to Table Mountain Parkway to this address is West 45th Drive. In the location field, you put in where you want your markings, where you're actually doing your digging. So say we're going to locate the front lot. Now we can spell it out, but we also have shortcut keys. F2 is locate front lot. Hence the word LOC. Always must have that LOC in there. And then front lot. You have to ask your question, is access open? Meaning there are no lock gates and no animals. They can get in freely, which is F6. But let's say you want to meet at the address. No, we're not going to meet at the address. So look over the information you put in and verify it. If it's all gravy and it's all good, you go into the map and you map this out. Now, since we have the address of 16361 Table Mountain Parkway, you have your street tab, 0. Your street search is 1. Your intersection is 2. Your grid is 3. Your place is 4. Your lat long is 5. Your 6 is your locate description, which is there. And your imagery is 7. You want to leave it on street/address. You need to find it. It's going to give you the address range. So it has 16300 to 16398. That's on one side of the block. 16301 to 16399 is on the other side of the block. And it's definitely in between this. Okay. Now, if your entire dig area is within 250 feet of Table Mountain Parkway, then all you have to do is hit the seg button right here, and it'll actually put a polygon around the street address range. Now, if it's further back, and you know it's further back, say it's like, 1,000 feet. Let's just say it's 1,000 feet. And what you want to do is say, okay, is it 1,000 feet on the west side of the road or 1,000 feet on the east side of the road? Let's say we know it's on the west side of the road. So we're going to click the line button. You're going to take from the bottom of the red, we're going to go out to the west 1,000 feet, which we know it's not that big, but I'm just showing an example. And if you notice on the bottom, it gives you, bottom left hand corner, it gives you footage. We're going to cover the whole address range. And it doesn't have to be perfect. And then you close it up. So you're saying the address is within 1,000 feet of the street. Of course, you don't know where the address is. Imagery may help you. If you look at the imagery and you know where the building is, it gives you an idea. As you can see, the imagery shows me, well, this building. Our address is actually 16361 is this. So in reality, all I really need is this much to cover my dig area. But in fact, if you look at the front lot, it almost gets it. By imagery, the front lot is right here. But I always would cover the whole thing. Imagery is a good tool to use as a reference, not as a, especially if the streets line up. And it looks like the streets are lining up with the imagery. So it will be a good, useful tool. Then you click Save All. Save All is going to give you the township, range, and section of each. Now, if it's a normal locate request, you're going to click the button Legal Notice. Legal Notice is going to give you this. This locate should be completed anytime between now and end of the day on September 19th, 2012. That's 2 business days, not including the day of processing the locate ticket. Okay. You get members. It's going to form the members. Here it says we'll be contacting the following Tier 1 member facilities. That's UNCC. UNCC is going to contact Baja Fan. You don't have to worry about Carla UNCC code testing because this is a test site, so that will not be on there. The City of Golden, we're going to notify. Excel Energy, we're going to notify. You don't have to worry about Utility Notification Center Colorado. That's just a member code. Also, this is a test site. The appointment schedule, that's if you set up an appointment, they do have appointments in that area. That's what that means. But we're not setting up a meet time. Excel Energy High Pressure Pipe, Quest Local Network, which is now CenturyLink. They haven't changed it yet, but soon will be. And then you don't have to worry about the test area for WTE training because that's what that is. You notice that it also gives you the locators numbers for each utility and or main number that you may be able to call if you have any problems as well. Now you will need to contact the following Tier 2 member facilities. Now these facilities that you wouldn't have to notify, they're not Tier 1 members. So they opt to be Tier 2 members so they don't pay a membership fee. And they require you for you to call them directly. And it gives who they are and their phone number that you can contact. Then, of course, you will need to contact any other facility owners I mentioned. Basically, if you know anybody else out in the area, give them a call. Once that is all done, in-house comments you can put in if you want to. You can leave it blank. Don't worry about that. But when you submit it, it gives you the 18-inch disclaimer. Please stay at least 18 inches outside of the exterior size of any markings. Marks on your ballot for 30 days from the date of the locate or until no longer visible, whichever comes first. Members are not responsible for marking private lines. It also gives you the option of if you want to add and move or change. Let's say you want to change something. You just hit cancel. Let's say you want to add paint, flag, and leave a sketch, which is F8. Okay. And then you see it's on a ticket. But once you release a ticket, you can't add anything. Okay. So let's say that's all I want to add. And then also as in Spanish, you click OK Finish. When you OK Finish, it gives you the ticket number. See up here is your ticket number, A226190001. That is your ticket number. That's your reference number and legal proof that you processed the locate online. Very simple. If you have any questions, please reference back to this or call 811.